This interview is brought to you by Baylor Scott & White, Southwest Sports Medicine, thanks to Matt Rohr and the great orthopedic surgeons.
They are the best in the business. Baylor team doctors. If you have an ache or pain, weekend warrior, or you've got a child athlete, Baylor Scott & White, Southwest Sports Medicine, they are absolutely the best.
And my rotator cuff surgery with Dr. David Haynes back in 2015.
365 Sports here at Radio Row in San Francisco. Our old friend BJ Gannum's here with us.
Yes, sir.
And
good to be back.
We've known you for a very long time because of the flag football game.
That's right.
Which went away for a little while, and now it's coming back. You've got Robert Gallery here with you. Outland Trophy winner, Iowa Hawkeye, Oakland Raider. Not a Las Vegas Raider, but a Raider nonetheless. An all-around badass, by the way.
And a great human being.
Yeah. And here with DAV now.
That's right.
BJ, how did this get restarted? Because it did go away for a couple years.
It did. We got a mutual friend of ours, Sean Pavlon, made an introduction into DAV. That's where I met Robert. They were already working together. We wanted to bring these two communities around because they Athletes for Care is Robert's organization working with psychedelic therapies and whatnot. And they wanted, and a lot of military guys are doing it. I actually leave for Peru later this year. But that brought us together, and we're like, hey, I've got this game that we used to do. We could bring it back if you guys are interested. And DAV stepped up to the plate. Athletes for Care stepped up to the plate, and now we're back.
Robert, Athletes for Care, such a cool thing that you're doing, working with that. And you mentioned the psychedelic. What can you tell people about the research and the work that's going into that? Because I think it's something it's very interesting, but people are afraid of it or confused by it.
Yeah, I mean, there's not the past couple years, right? There's a lot more information, but there's not a ton known about it, which is good, right? But there are a ton of studies specifically with ibogaine, right? There are research studies, there are different trials that are going on in, the Texas Ibogaine Initiative. They just put $50 million towards the study of it. So this is a real thing. This is something that can help with healing. There's no stigma from it because a lot of people don't know what ibogaine is, but this is a medicine that helps lots of things. The TBI related issues that I dealt with, the emotional stuff, and it's there's a big movement right now, and in a way for a guy like me that tried everything else there was and didn't find healing until I went and did it.
And it's kind of, to make it simply from what I've read about it, it's kind of, you have these treatments and it resets you back to center, right? And it's not invasive. It's just, it is psychedelic. So there's those parts of it, but you're not like walking around waiting for a flashback or anything like that.
No, this is a medicine. This is done under supervision, right? With doctors. I mean, you are not moving. This is not a fun recreational drug that you want to do. This is a treatment. This is to help fix things. And yes, they say it resets your brain, right? It resets the way you think, that heals areas that are damaged. And all these studies are showing it. And that's why, I want to help bring it to people's awareness for athletes. And we're also helping push forward with the research and all the things, because this is something that helps with addiction. They're finding out helps with MS and Parkinson's. There's so many things that it can help with, and it's all because of the healing and what it does for your brain.
Well, athletes, veterans, you guys are so, especially football players, you guys have so many similar things. And this game, we've been a part of it in the past. We did one, I think you were there in Dallas with Roger Staubach.
Yes.
Robert, have you ever been a part of the game? Have you seen it yet?
I've seen it. I haven't had the opportunity to be a part of it to this point.
Yeah.
But obviously I know very well what it's about. Seen it in the past and excited to be here.
So we're on the sideline of this game. Roger Staubach is quarterbacking. He's 70 friggin' years old.
Yeah.
He throws a pick, and it wasn't like he threw a pick, a guy intercepted it and took it to the house. It was totally like an unbelievable play by this veteran that did it. And Roger Staubach was heated.
No, he was on the veteran team, so it was an NFL guy.
Oh, the NFL guy, but he was heated. I was sitting next to him on the sideline, and you could feel the tension coming off him. And then I remember all these stories I heard about him. He's like the most competitive individual ever. Yeah, it's a super fun game.
I saw him. So that game happened in 2015.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl was in 2016 in San Francisco, and I saw him at the Hall of Fame. He pulled me aside. He's like, BJ, I want you to know my Achilles was hurt when we played. My Achilles is better, so if you need me, let me know. I'm like, sir, you're Roger. He was trying to explain to me that's why he had a bad game. I'm like, sir, just you showing up is amazing. And if you want to go have a catch in the street, let's go right now.
Absolutely.
When you play hard, sometimes you fall hard. Sports injuries require special treatment. At Southwest Sports Medicine and Orthopedics, our team of expert doctors provides athletes and active adults with comprehensive sports medicine care, diagnostics. Whether you're in high school, college, or beyond, we'll help you get back on the field. Call on the team physicians for Baylor Athletics. Call Southwest Sports Medicine and Orthopedics.
Robert, you, football-wise, came from an offensive line factory at Iowa for Kirk Ferentz and all that. What he's still kicking after all this time. NIL, none of that has shaken him. What did you learn from him when you watch it now that you go, yeah, I mean, he's not going to be shaken by anything?
He hasn't changed, right? From the day we all showed up in 1999, right? His first year, my first year as a freshman, he hasn't changed, right? We were 1-10 that year. The man has never changed over all the years of success, right? And he is bringing in guys, right? He's not going after the shiniest gem out there, right? They got to fit the culture. He built this culture and the right guys. They've let a lot of good players, go other places and not recruit them because they're not going to fit the culture that Iowa has. And so can't say enough about him, what he does. I mean, the proof's in the pudding, right? See all the guys, whether it's tight ends, linemen, all these guys that are now playing at the next level. He's a great human being and obviously a great coach.
You also played for the Raiders for a good long while. What do you see with that organization now? They're about to hire Clint Kubiak. Tom Brady's involved. Do you see maybe a light at the end of the tunnel for the fans there?
Yeah, I hope so, right? Everybody, that's what they're working for. That's what we as fans, me as an alumni hope for, right? And I think the thing is that it just, you hope it happens overnight, but that's not also realistic. So they got to get the right guys in there, give them time, and that's what we're hoping for. I want to see them successful, right? As some of the same issues when I played, right? 5 head coaches in 7 years.
Yeah.
So sometimes, you wish things would change quickly, but sometimes it takes time.
How much of your time do you spend on Athletes for Care now? Is it pretty much your primary thing?
It is, yeah. And we're putting a lot of time into it. We got it up and running. It's kind of my identity now. I'm able to help other guys. We have a ton of outreach from different athletes of all sports, looking for either information or looking for help. We've sent some guys down to get treatment and find some healing. So this is besides my family, which is always number one for me, my kids and my wife. I put a ton of time in with Athletes for Care, and because it's making a difference, and people need to know about it.
How much has the athletes being involved, you have helped the cause of the veterans? And there's just so much of, I just know that even if you weren't really injured, that badly or whatever, if you've served or if you've played sports your whole life and then it ends, it just ends and you don't really know what your place is. How much of that brotherhood do you see kind of happening between athletes and veterans who have kind of experienced that of, oh, okay, I'm not playing my sport anymore. I'm not serving anymore. I have to just do a thing and I don't know what that is.
It's the core of this whole thing. So, I mean, just so blessed that Chris Visser started this back in 2011, and I was able to be a part of it from the beginning and to bring it back under that. So when we started, it was Wounded Warrior Amputee Football Team. We're really focused on the amputees. But that was one of the things that almost drove me to suicide was how many people were tripping over themselves to help me, and nobody wanted to help the other 200 Marines with me because they didn't have a visible injury. And again, it's not like we're all destitute, and we're not saying we're victims. And I know that's something Robert and I agree on is that we volunteered to do this. We wanted to do this, but it does come with a cost. And that's what we're trying to show is that we can overcome these challenges with the help. And more importantly, the rest of our country can learn from us. And that's where I want the veterans to get more into. As I know that there's a lot of bills out there trying to ask for more entitlements or more support. But we also, like what John F. Kennedy said, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. We don't stop serving after we take these uniforms off. And that's one of the main things that I've learned from these NFL guys is that they found new purpose, new mission in helping their communities, whether it's work done and building homes for single moms, what Robert's doing, what Nate Boyer's doing, MVP, and all these other people, they're out there doing it. And if we can bring awareness to it, but also celebrate it, right? And that's what I love about this game. It actually celebrates the resilience that relies in both of these communities, what we've overcome and what we have to offer and service back to our country.
Yeah, Robert, what's this been like for you, being able to work with BJ? And I know Jake Schick is going to be around today too. Another guy I've known for a long time.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's obviously we have a lot of like-minded thoughts, and it's been a great friendship so far, and we look forward to taking this forward and just bringing the two communities, right? Because my community, the sports community, loves veterans. Veterans look up to athletes, right? And we all think the same. So it's been a great relationship so far. Looking forward to building it and just showing, hey, we're just normal people also, right? These veterans are, these athletes are, and we deal with the same issues that everybody else does.
Are you playing in the game?
I am, yeah. I'm going to hopefully get stretched out. I don't know if I'll hit full speed, but
you're a lineman by trade, and flag football is a different thing. It's not, and I was a lineman in high school. I'm sure you noticed.
Right.
But what do you have to adjust your game for the flag football game?
I think, I'm short routes. I'm a tight end. Big tight end. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. The 5 yard out. Yep. Nothing.
Red zone threat.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Use my physicality, use my size, but, be who I am. I'm not going to be on the outside streaking down the sideline. I'll tell you that.
Robert Gallery and BJ Ganem. I've known BJ for, I think it's like 15 years now, right? We've known each other for a long time.
Indeed.
I'm so happy this game is back. I'm so mad at myself that I'm leaving on Friday.
It's okay.
But, hey, look, next year in LA,
we're hopeful.
Sure,
hopefully DAV. So please, everybody go to DAV.org. Tell them to do it again next year, that it's worthwhile because it's going to make a difference.
And Athletes for Care as well.
Athletes for Care as well.
DAV,
Exactly.
Athletes for Care, two great organizations. Great to meet you, Robert. Thank you so much for being on the show. This is 365 Sports.
As my go-to guy, can you fix my smartphone?
Yes.
Do you have car batteries?
Yeah.
What about golf cart batteries?
Of course.
Battery from a G-Fob?
Absolutely.
My boat?
Huge variety.
Toy boat?
Sure.
Motorcycles?
You bet.
My apartment building?
Whole building.
Do you have batteries for my party lights?
Yeah.
Batteries Plus, the experts in charge.